Hi Leo friends, today I have brought for you the reading for February 2023. The reading that I have brought for you is very detailed. It is a special spread. It is the 12 houses horoscope spread in which we kind of look under a microscope to look at the 12 different areas of your life and see what is happening in each area of your life in detail. For this reading, I have selected 3 decks. This deck is the Lightseer's Tarot deck. Another deck that I have selected for you for this reading is the Tarot of the Divine, which is this deck. And then lastly, since this is a horoscope, astrology based spread, we will be getting some oracle guidance from you using the Star Codes Astro Oracle. So friends, let us move towards the reading and look at what your zodiac sign holds for you in the month of February 2023. Let us first lay out your cards. Let us look at your cards now. 8 of Coins. So in the month of February, I see you Cancerians working very hard, being completely focused on your work, working towards perfection. Anything that you touch, you want to do it to the best of your ability. I see you wanting to soar high. You see over here these swans, they want to fly high. This is a card which shows that whatever you will do it with perfection. And the month of February will bring you ample opportunity to progress, take your work upwards, take your career upwards. Also, I see you trying to focus a lot, cutting out completely on all sorts of distractions. You may at times feel a little down and out, as you can see here. That's a possibility. You may also feel that work is getting tough. If you see the pentacles here are a little rough, you may feel that work is getting tough. But the more you perfect your work, the more you focus on developing your skills and developing yourself, and also the more you try to involve yourself in any skill development or self-development courses, etc., the higher you will tend to fly, especially in your career. I see this month is a lot about work and career and business for you, and trying to grow your money and your finances by perfecting your work, your skills. So that's the overview of February that I see here for you, my dear Cancerian friends. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to pick up one card at a time and see what is happening in each area of your work. Sorry, in each area of your life. Now, that's the first card representing the first house in the astrological spread. That's the Strength card. Now, I pretty much see a lot of the Eight of Coins here. This is more on a work level. This is more on a personal level. So over here, I see you perfecting working on developing your skills in the area of career. Here, I see you working on yourself, trying to tame yourself, trying to tame your inner uncontrolled impulses, any negativity, negative thoughts, anything that you feel has a mind of its own and has the power to take over you, take over your character, take over your principles, and work against you in terms of your character. You will try and develop the strength to overcome all of that. And from you will be able to, kind of work upon yourself in a way such that you try and tame down your own animal instincts and make yourself more spiritual, more humane. You see, from a lion, we see a lamb here, so you're basically trying to tame yourself to that extent. So, fantastic first two cards. Now, here I want to see in this card what the second house is like for you. Four of Pentacles. Now, in terms of finances, this is going to be a beautiful month for you. You see, your money, your bank balance, your uh, wallet, purse, etc., is going to be filled with all that you need, and you're going to take care of whatever you earn. So you're going to earn well. You're working towards earning well over here, and over here you are getting the rewards of that work. You're being able to earn a good income this month. If you want, you'll be able to save it. I also see over here that you could be a little removed from your family. So I do not see too much interaction going on in the coming month between your family and you. You may also feel disinclined towards too much of conversations. You may want to stay quiet. You may want to stay a little to yourself and focus on yourself in terms of, uh, trying to cut down on any too much of gossip, trying to not talk too much. Now, the next we're going to look at is the third house in this spread. That is you've drawn the Eight of Cups here. So I see quite a few things here. The first thing I see is that you are not too interested. I do not see too much happening with your younger siblings here. You may want to spend time to yourself rather than interact with them. I also see that you may try to focus less on emotions this month. You may want to not work too much on your relationships this month. You may want to probably spend time with yourself and on your work. Your hard work could probably be towards prosperity and success. Now, for the next area, that is the fourth house, I see that you have drawn the Eight of Wands, Cancer. Now, this is about hasty, speedy, energetic developments where you will feel this fantastic energy with your connection with your mother, with your motherland. If you want to, you can buy property, get your house renovations done, uh, buy a vehicle, look at luxuries, try and get luxuries in your house, and all of that you're going to do it with a lot of passion, and not just with a lot of passion, but also it'll happen very fast. I see that your heart is going to be filled with energy, your mind is going to be filled with energy, and your uh, you're going to be really energetic at home in this coming month. The fifth house, the Queen of Swords, is what you've drawn. So intelligence is going to be superb. You will be able to put your mind to work. You will have very clear thinking. You will have the ability to see things very clearly, uh, cut the crap out and see to the heart of the matter. You will have also a very clear communication style, though minimalistic but clear, and especially with your children, you will communicate uh, very, directly, clearly. In terms of romance and love and romance, I do not see this as a very good time period, especially if you already are into some kind of a relationship. However, if you are a single male, then there is a possibility of coming across a woman who has recently had some kind of a breakup or recently had some kind of a loss of previous relationship, previous spouse, someone who is still probably grieving, someone who is mm, astute, sharp minded, intelligent. In terms of education, you'll be able to, if you're a student, you'll be able to put your mind to your studies very well. You'll be able to grasp things very quickly. Even your children will have the same thing in terms of when they are trying to study. Next, let's move to the sixth house in your astrological spread. The star card. Okay, so the card is a fantastic card, but somehow over here it is not giving us such a fantastic interpretation. What it says is that, okay, things with respect to any kind of a loan that you may have taken or are trying to take will take time. If you are applying for a loan, it will take time to get the loan approved. If you are in any kind of a litigation, any kind of a legal dispute, Things will go smoothly, but I don't see any result coming immediately. It will take some time again. So this is a time of waiting, being hopeful, watching. Yes, it is a good time for finishing off any old dispute with any person and feeling connected to them. This is a good time for ending enmities. This is also a good time for working hard towards any kind of a competition, competitive exam. Now, the house of your spouse, Eight of Swords. You may actually feel completely alienated from your spouse. You may feel misunderstood, or your spouse may also feel, both of you may feel misunderstood, and you may feel that whatever you are saying is either being misunderstood, or you may even feel that you're not at all being able to communicate with your spouse, connect with your spouse. Same ditto for your business partnerships. In terms of business, you need to be careful that you do not have a negative approach towards your business. You have drawn the Eight of Coins here, you have drawn the Strength card here. It is also a possibility that even though you're working hard, you may not feel very positive in terms of business. Next card is the Three of Swords. Now, what's happening here is that people who are into any kind of occult sciences, like tarot reading, for example, astrology, numerology, any kind of mysterious sciences like spirituality, or any kind of businesses or work involving metallurgy or involving things like oil, petroleum, iron ore industry. Such people will feel that they are not being able to progress in their work. They will feel frustrated. Even people who are into research will tend to feel frustrated. Now we're going to look at the ninth house, Six of Wands. This is superb when it comes to luck favoring you so that you can enjoy the limelight. You can enjoy victory. You will feel that you are being victorious and you're being fate's favored child. You see, you will get all the victory, all the acknowledgement, all the uh, what should I say, all the successes, all the limelight with ease and more than you feel you have worked for, probably, or more than. Also, this is excellent for relationship with your father. You will feel he is showering his blessings on you. Not only father, all your elders, your gurus, or for that matter, bosses. You will feel that in this month they are favoring you. You'll have good relationships with them. And the 10th house, the Hermit card. So, what I see here is that this month is not exactly the month for teamwork, for collaborations. This is the month where you go inside and really find the light inside of you. Basically, you are still developing your skills here in the Eight of Coins, as we had seen. You're working on developing yourself, shining yourself brighter. You're finding your inner light and making your inner talents shine even in the workplace, especially, in fact, in the workplace. But the best thing is you are soaring up through that. You are continuously soaring up. There's a hill here, you're going up. There are uh, swans here who are flying up. So you will see an upsurge in your career graph as a result of all this self enhancement or skill enhancement work that you'll be taking care of this month, or maybe starting this month for an ongoing period. Now let us look at the 11th house, Page of Swords. Now, this is, where if you have had any long standing desires to sharpen your intellect, you'll be able to do that. You'll be able to find creative satisfaction. You'll be able to be creative. You'll be able to, you'll be focusing. This is a month where the focus is on studying, uh, maybe even educating yourself about finances, educating how you can be more creative, how you can ideate more. This is a time where you will learn how to uh, balance yourself and walk even on a thin rope while multitasking by the sheer power of your mind and intellect. This is also the time when you'll be discussing all of this with your friends. It's a nice time for friendships, but intellectual friendships. You will communicate a lot with your friends, but how? The communication will be about what you guys will be gossiping about, will not be people. What you will be discussing here is ideas, creativity, books, your favorite books, education. This is a good time for group studies. And your last card is the Seven of Cups. So this card is showing that you will be heavily, not only heavily creative, but also imaginative. There may also be, this card is also telling me, being the card of the 12th house, that, you may feel that expenses are coming up, popping up unexpectedly. And you will be careful about what you spend here. I also see here that there may be some lack of clarity if you are on the spiritual path. Lack of clarity, a sense of frustration, which we've already seen here with the Three of Swords. So that's your horoscope spread, my dear Cancerian friends. Now, the one card that is left here is gonna tell us what is gonna be really the center of attention in this month, in this entire horoscope spread. What is it that is gonna really take the center stage and limelight. And also some guidance this card will give us. So the card is the Moon card, and it is about perception. So the moon, as we know, signifies emotions. It also is about the fourth house. However, you don't seem to be emotionally inclined this month. And yet you have drawn out the moon card here. So what I see happening here, Cancerians, for you is because you are you see, moon is your uh, ascendant lord. Moon is Cancerian's lord. Moon rules Cancer sign. And moon is what you have drawn out here. So the two things that are really getting strengthened here is, one is the first house and the second is the fourth house. So your focus is really going to be on two very strong and positive things here. One will be, which we have already discussed in the strength card, this will be like, it'll be all about how can I enhance myself? How can I make myself stronger? How can I stabilize my emotions? Since you are not in the mood to be heavily influenced by emotions, I don't see that anywhere in your spread here today. I would say it's about, uh, especially with the energy of the Eight of Wands here, I would say this month you will be focusing on how to be more strong in your emotions, how to be energetic in your emotions, because Cancer, being a water sign, is about being mishy-mushy in terms of emotions. It is not exactly about how to be strong in emotions, but you want to do that this month. You want to be strong emotionally. You want to have a strong heart. I also see that your relationship with your mother will be of great importance to you in this month. And we've already seen that relationship with mother is going to be good here. Also, it could be about doing a lot of activity filled things with your mother. So that's your coming month for you, my dear Cancerian friends. Bye bye.